each other, helped one another. You'd think these were house wolves or tribunal dogs, the way they treated me. Speaking of the tribunal, you have the smell of dog about you. I wonder why that is.
I'm looking into something for Lord Vivec.
Lord Vivec, is it? And I thought all the tribunal cared about was building monuments to their own greatness. Nice to see that one of them cares about what's going on beyond their borders. Well, perhaps we can aid each other this day, Outlander.
What kind of help do you need?
Ashlanders are nomads, but we gather at sacred sites to trade, confer, and pay homage to the past. Aldrin is such a place. That's why Chodala invited the Red Exiles here. But these outcasts won't let me into their camp. I need to find my brother.
Who's your brother?
My brother, Chodala, is the Ashkan of our tribe, and I am his ambassador. I act as a go-between among the tribes. Chodala wants to unite the Dunmer and calmly end the era of the bickering houses. He hopes to convince the tribes to follow his lead.
So what do you need me to do?
Head into the Red Exiles camp and find my brother. Otherwise, see if you can find out what he was doing in there and where he's gone. Be wary of the outcasts. As you saw, they won't hesitate to attack without reason or provocation.
Your brother rules over the Ashlander tribes?
No, just our tribe, the Urshilaku, though he's respected by most of the other Ashlanders for his wisdom and strength of will. He does hope to unite the tribes in a common cause, however. That's one of the reasons we've gathered here at Aldrin.
Tell me more about Chodala.
My brother and I have always worked to help our people and improve the Ashlander way of life. He used to believe that peaceful negotiation was the best path to accomplish this. Recently, however, things have become different. He's almost like...
Like what?
No, that's not something I'm ready to talk about with an outsider. Perhaps after you prove your trustworthiness and willingness to help us, then we can discuss my brother in more detail. Perhaps.
You said Chodala wants to unite the tribes. Are you planning to go to war?
That's not our goal, but the tribes will defend themselves if necessary. No, we hope to present a united front and show the houses the folly of the path they've embarked upon. Turning away from our forefathers and god ancestors has made them weak.
I don't think so, but sure, whatever you say. Tell me more about the Red Exiles.
The Red Exiles? They're violent, dangerous Ashlanders who were banished from their tribes and joined together to create their own clan. Chodala invited them to the gathering and went into the camp to talk, but he's been gone too long. I'm worried.
You think I'll have to fight my way through the camp?
As you saw, hostility is second nature to the Red Exiles. We're here to negotiate, but they're no better than thieves and murderers. If they spot you in their camp, you'll need to defend yourself. It's unfortunate, but they'll leave you no choice.
Okay then, that's fine. Well... might as well... Oh great. That guy's possessed or something. Nerevarin, okay. Or he's... I think he's someone from a prophecy or something, probably. somewhere. How dare you. Trying to use the forces of nature against me. That's sacrilege.
You seem to have survived your visit to the Red Exiles camp. Did you find my brother?
No, but I found this record of his meeting with the Red Exiles leader.
Interesting. I never suspected that the outcasts were disciplined enough to keep records such as this. Oh no. I can't believe my brother would be so brazen.
He called himself the Nerevarin. Do you know what that means? I have no idea how to pronounce that, so...
It means that Chodala really has changed. With his newfound powers and rising ambitions, I fear what he plans for the tribes. I suppose you have a right to know what I'm talking about. Take this. I found it among my brother's possessions.
Another scroll? Did Chodala write this?
Chodala discovered new power out in the wilderness, and it changed his view of the world. He writes about it in that document. Now he believes he's the Nerevarine, and incites the tribes while I try to keep them all from doing anything rash.
What's the Nerevarine?
You don't know? I thought... No, you're not an Ashlander, and the House Elves rarely talk about such things. Long ago, there was a hero named Nerevar. He fought alongside the Tribunal, before they claimed to be gods, until they betrayed him.
The Tribunal betrayed Nerevar?
So our legends say. Nerevar united the Kaima, and forged an alliance with the Dwemer. He died at the Battle of Red Mountain. We believe the Tribunal hastened his demise, despite Vivec's claims to the contrary.
But where does the Nerevarine fit into all that?
The Nerevarine is a promise and a prophecy.
I knew it was a prophecy.
That, through the power of Azura, Nerevar will return to unite all Dunmer, House and Ashlander alike, and make Morrowind great again.
Oh my god.
The returned
Fucking
Nerevar
Trump is spreading.
will be known as the Nerevarine.
You don't believe Chodala's claim.
While the prophecy of the Nerevarine can be interpreted as the end of the Tribunal, I have always seen it as a prediction of hope and peace. Chodala and some Ashlanders, such as the Red Exiles, favor war. That's not the Nerevarine I believe in.
You think Chodala wants a war?
He uses in Ashkon's words to plant dark ideas in his followers. Ideas that speak of false gods, lost traditions, and the need for a cleansing war. His words become more forceful every day, but I hope to dissuade him from this violent course.
The reasons we fight to kill each other, even in fictional games, movies, whatever, it's always insane. Like, we used to do things differently. Now we don't do that. Let's go to war because the way we used to do things, we should do it like that. Because we done it like that before. And that's all it matters. That's a completely ridiculous reason to go to war or kill people. Or to do things even. Because it was done like that before. Anyway, tell me more about Chodala's new power.
All I know is that his new power frightens me. Chodala returned from a sojourn in the wilderness more vibrant, more commanding. He's always been strong, but now he's fearless, practically invincible, and swifter than the fastest Ashlander scout.
What do you think is the source of Chodala's new power?
Chodala says his new abilities strengthen his claim as the Nerevarine. I think it's the staff he carries. He had it when he returned, and now it's always at his side. I know it's unreasonable, but I hate that staff. He calls it Sunara.
Alright, I guess we'll go find him. So, what happened to the quest? guess that's it. It was concluded. Oh, interesting. I guess maybe Lord Vivec will know more about that guy. Maybe that's who has been draining his power using the staff, maybe. Alright, so we'll go do this then. Cool. That way. Really? I need to do...
Over here. This requires a considerable amount of effort, so just listen. We have a problem here. Return to my office immediately.
Well... I guess so. I guess we'll come back to this. Since he's so insistent. Must be something really wrong. I haven't gotten a single level today. That's kinda weird.
At last. Did you see what's happening outside? Red Mountain rumbles louder and more frequently. The sky grows dark, and worst of all, the people are beginning to notice. Soon I'll have to muster the Ordinators to keep them from the palace doors.
Is that the emergency? The people want to see Lord Vivec?
In part. Lord Vivec is... not well. I won't allow his followers to see him in this state. He continues to lose energy, and it's becoming difficult for him to maintain the realm in his usual fashion. Now, what did your investigations uncover?
I investigated the 3 locations. Here is what I learned.
I'll review these documents and present your findings to Lord Vivec. I was against bringing you into this investigation, but I was wrong. Thank you for aiding us. You should go see Lord Vivec now. He's been asking about you. I'll be along shortly.
We're just going to read the notes. I thought we could discuss what I learned.
Very well. Tell me what you learned at each of the locations, and let's see what conclusions we can come to.
Barilzar told me about Sotha Sil's experiment with divine energy. He gave me his notes.
Barilzar faithfully served Sotha Sil. He's as loyal to the tribunal as I am. He would never intentionally harm Lord Vivec. But that tool he mentioned... Perhaps one of the priests Vivec sent away could search the temple archives for more information.
Vivec sent away all his priests.
Lord Vivec doesn't want his followers to see him in such a weakened state. Only you, Canon Levuel, and myself are permitted into his palace now. Speaking of the palace, Lord Vivec wants to see you when we're done here.
Cultists took over the mine outside Balmora, or Balmora, I guess.
From what you discovered, I dare say there may be a correlation between the narcotic relic and the tool Barilzar mentioned. And it seems the Ashlander thieves are connected to Chodala. Your evidence points to a clear conclusion.
Chodala is using Sunara to steal Vivec's divine energy.
So it appears.
See, I knew it.
Lord Vivec's doing his best not to complain, but I can see how much the draining of his energy has cost him. Just seeing you again should improve his mood considerably. And the progress you made with your investigations, outstanding.
An Ashlander named Chodala has been inciting the tribes.
Your notes say, and this Saren assisted you. Interesting. Most Ashlanders want nothing to do with the tribunal. Even so, they rarely become aggressive. I'd say this Chodala bears watching. If we can spare it, I'll send an armiger to Alderaan.
Chodala's newfound power might have something to do with Vivec's problem.
Interesting theory. Perhaps Chodala's staff can steal Vivec City.
Already established this.
Hard time imagining how an Ashlander could accomplish such a feat. Lord Vivec said the draining has grown more intense since you left. It doesn't look well.
Alright, let's go talk to Lord Vivec. I wonder if indeed the weather is changing like he said. I don't actually remember. I see some masses falling, so maybe. I'm not sure if they were there before.
Lord Vivec isn't receiving visitors today.
He says as we go in.
My lord, please let me send for aid. Perhaps one of the healers can help you.
Pain is best tolerated in private, as I have written in the 37th ballad.
There must be something I can do.
You can call the Archcanon. He should hear the news our friend brings us.
Why doesn't he call on the other two gods in air quotes? Omalix and Salt Sailor, or whoever is the third.
The river drains into the sea as my divinity flows out of me. Need some work. As you can see, I continue to lose energy, and it has made me somewhat agitated. Have you made any progress toward discovering the source of my discomfort?
I think that an Ashlander named Chodala might be responsible for your condition.
An Ashlander? That seems unlikely, but I trust your instincts. We need to find out more about this Chodala and the ancient enemy that aids him. Take this. Another token of my appreciation.
That's useless to me, God.
Here comes the Archcanon now.
It would have been really nice if they only gave you loot you could use. I mean, since I guess it makes sense because in this game you can wear heavy armor if you want to, or wield a sword at whatever class, so it doesn't restrict you, so the loot is more broad.
My lord, the Outlander may have actually discovered something. After further examination of the documents you brought back, I have to agree with your assessment. The Ashlander Chodala has somehow siphoned divine energy away from Lord Vivec.
So you know how to restore Lord Vivec's power?
Not exactly. But now that we know that the affliction isn't natural, we can work toward a solution. One that probably involves Chodala's staff. How the Ashlander got his hands on Sothasil's tool and turned it into a weapon is beyond me, though.
You want me to acquire the stuff called Sunara, or Sunara, I don't remember.
Eventually, but we need to be cautious. If Chodala is as respected as you say, attacking him would start a war we can't afford to partake in. Go to Alderaan and talk to his sister, Saren. I don't trust her either, but she worked with you before.
I'll go talk to Saren. You don't trust anyone, so that's not really a surprise.
Get to Alderaan and locate Saren. She needs to tell us more about Chodala and then help us acquire his staff. Without it, we can't restore Vivec. Meanwhile, I need to placate the populace. The people grow concerned over Vivec's continuing isolation.
Why would I ask that? We know what's happening. Alright. I'm still wondering if we'll actually get teleported up there for the finale of the story. Anyway, where are we going? Back here, we'll do this and maybe go to those. Alright, so... oh, what's this? I don't know. We'll take the road. And leave the main story for now. Oh yeah, I leveled up. Charge your staff's life energy, healing you or up to 2 nearby allies. Okay. And I need more points. I guess I can go that way first. I left discovered. Again, I think this is for later quests, probably. That's why there is nothing here. But there is another point of interest, whatever, so let's go see what it is. And get in that way. Oh, Skysard. Nice. One more. Yeah, this is for another quest. That's fine. Let's go to Skysard. Not a bad payout for a bit of exploration. Really? Come on. There we go. I think that's the closest one, yeah. Obtain an Ascent Fern. Oh, they are enemies. Okay. Murderer, what? Oh, it's a... This is the first time I actually killed someone in one of these hide and get things. God damn it, and I need to kill them too. Well, I guess now it's done. Didn't realize there was a trespassing icon over there. Murderer. Okay. And it's the place I spent all that time not killing anyone. Because the assassin asked me to. Damn, all that effort. Alright. I guess now that we are a murderer, we can kill everybody in sight. That's gonna save me. Save him. It will save me. Well, this stuff is kinda powerful. Weapon. Okay. What is this? There's a quest there.
You there. Keep your head down and come here. Hope you're not looking for passage off the island. The crew's on shore leave, see? The permanent kind. Probably tripped over a few of them on the way in. Poor bastards.
What happened here?
Ugly business. A deal gone bad. I work for an orc boss named Kartog. We're ropefish. People smugglers. Slaves pay us out the arse for a trip to the mainland. When the Morag Tong found out, they wanted in. Kartog told them to tusk off.
So they attacked?
Yeah. Came down on us like an arse-branded ogre. We gave as good as we got. It wasn't enough. Kartag and a few slaves fled to the cavern. Kamana gangsters right behind. Without help, they're as good as dead. Don't suppose you're the heroic type?
I'll deal with this Kamana Tong and get Kartag and the slaves out.
Oh, good on you for doing this, mate. Kartag's an idiot, but he doesn't deserve what the Kamana Tong did to him. Like I said, he went in with some slaves. Mabkur, Jari Ito, and Wiwaska. You should drag them out too.
Why do you think Kartag's an idiot?
He should have made a deal. What kind of rock-headed dunce tell the Kamana Tong to eat their own small clothes? These aren't common hoods. The Tong will feed you to the slaughterfish for a hard glance, let alone insulting their mothers.
Why do you think he turned them down?
Morag knows. I mean, the Tong did have some ideas Kartag wasn't wild about. Upping the prices, chaining up the slaves en route, packing them into smaller ferries. Kartag refused to even consider it. Great time to develop a conscience, eh?
So he refused on moral grounds.
Maybe. You'll have to ask him. Provided he's not dead already. Kartag's a hard orc to know. I always thought he was a stone-hearted businessman, but then some horker out in the rift told me he was a big-time Covenant hero, so... what do I know?
What is the Kamana Tong exactly?
It's a syndicate. A crime family. Everyone hosts them, from Tudreg Hood on up to House Counselor. If they put their thumb on a scale, you look away. If they tell you to pick something up, you snatch it up quick and thank them for the privilege.
They sound pretty dangerous.
Trust me, dangerous is an understatement. I'd kick Maroon's Dagon in the rocks before I talk back to the Kamana Tong.
How did you survive the attack?
I played dead. Performance of a lifetime, if you ask me. I guess those acting lessons weren't so useless after all.
Acting lessons?
My mother wanted to make sure I was well-rounded. Play a mean
Okay.
flute, too. Wait, why are we talking about this?
You never know, I guess. What skills you'll need. Alright, let's go get that guy. So I'm guessing it's someone from the main story, because he said a big Covenant hero. I'm not sure I will recognize him, since I haven't played the game since forever, and I am crappy with names. Well, I don't recognize the name, that's for sure. Maybe if we see him. Probably not. Oh, nice. Respawning. That's not cool, don't do that. Guys seem weak. Or the stuff is really powerful. Like the race. Dear Macbeer. Check out the rockfish Kartag. He captains the vessel that will bring you to home to me. Was he carting slaves or was he, well, carting? I guess he was a sailor, so... Sailing? I don't know, whatever. Or is he doing it for people that weren't slaves anymore? I think I need to go the other way. Yes, don't even damage me. Don't know what the hell is wrong with him. Can't go that way. I think this stuff is actually draining them. Weird. Okay, that way. Hello, 3 people.
From the sides. Circle around.
Again. Seems to me like this stuff is OP as fuck. Or the patting style, I guess. Oh, there's 2 of them. I mean, I'm definitely having a much easier time than the bow. Really? These guys respawn very fast. I haven't even used my ultimate. Where the hell is this? What the hell are you? This is a big place.
Come down from there, slave. Unless you prefer to lose some fingers.
Not put me in chains again. No one.
Kill them. Why am I stuck? That was weird.
Thank you, stranger. I was near to slitting my own wrists. If it's to be slavery or suicide, I'll take suicide.
What do the Kamona Tong plan to do with you?
Difficult to say. Slaves are a valuable commodity. I suspect they would either kill us outright or sell us back to our previous masters. The sum we paid to Kartag was meager. Too meager for the Kamona Tong, anyway. They will not take us home.
How much did you pay him?
Far less than he deserved. A turtle heart beats in Kartag's chest. Hard on the outside, but soft on the inside, you see? I hope he has not come to harm.
Nakhul is injured, but he's waiting for you outside.
Thank you, stranger. I will find Nakhul. He has to protect you.
Thank you.
I'm free and in your debt.
Ooh, corn, nice. I actually have a recipe for corn. Alright, so we're missing one. We should go that way. Maybe that way? No, that way. Cool. He dead? Not yet.
Killed by a damned elf. What a way to go. Well, what are you gawking at, runt? You gonna finish me off or what?
I'm not a member of the Kamona Tong. Nakhul asked me to rescue you.
Looks like you came up short. It's poison, see? Dirty little shrimp douchey couldn't take me straight up. Had to poke me with a poisoned blade. Typical. Did the elders escape? Jari and that lot?
Now, we're a fucking healer. Is there a reason we can't actually heal him and let him die? A lot of games do that and I actually dislike when they do that. Like in Final Fantasy when you have a ton of Phoenix Downs and the main character still dies. Not the main character, but you know. An important character still dies because reasons. Anyway, I'm not yet sure. Nakhul thinks this was a bad deal. Why did you fight the Kamona Tong? What's happened to his voiceover? Okay, I don't know what happened to it. Okay, I guess... Oh, come on, that's bullshit. Again, bullshit that we can't save him. But it is what it is. And that always happens in cutscenes, which is... What was that? Witcher 3 was one of my favorite games. And they still did that once. And they really pissed me off because there was a fight in a tavern somewhere in Skellige, I think. Which I went pretty fast without getting hit. How the hell do you get there? Why is there an invisible barrier here? I hate invisible barriers though. Okay, we must go all the way around, I guess. Anyway, there was this fight in the tavern and although I dispatched the enemy without actually getting hit, the combiner you had in that tavern, which you just met over there, just dies there. And no matter what you do, you can't actually save him. there is no way for you to be fast enough or good enough to save him. It's okay, life works like that sometimes. But it's not like they stabbed him in a cutscene. It means that however good you are at gameplay at that specific point, you just can't... I think even if he doesn't get hit, he actually dies or something like that. Which is kinda bullshit. Funny how that game is, I think I did 175 hours of Witcher 3. Fantastic game. The main game and both the DLCs. Ooh, okay, but still, out of the hundreds of people you save, the one you don't save is the one that gets stuck in your memory. I mean, I'm pretty sure there were other people that then saved because the game was dark quite a bit of the time, but I don't know why that specific guy in a random tavern brawl annoyed me so much that I am actually remembering it even now. That guy seems impressive, too bad there is people around, so it's very easy to kill. Cool. Can't see anything.
Do not hurt me. Wait, who are you? You do not serve the Tong. Thank the Hist. You must help me escape. 2 others as well. If those
Thank the Hist. Thank me. I did the work. I've cleared the way. Can you get out of here on your own?
Yes, I think so. Did you find Mobker? Jari? The Tong were right on top of us. Jari fled one way. Mobker and I stayed close, but he slipped. I left him there.
I found Jari. He's on his way out. I'm sorry, but Macbeer is dead.
I knew it. I should never have left him. I can still see the look in his eyes. The terror. Hist, forgive me.
You are still in danger. Go find Nakhul. He waits for you outside.
I will. Thank you, friend. May Sithis guide your steps.
Cool.
My eternal thanks.
Alright, now where the hell is this? Okay, we need to get here. So that way. Yeah, damn, this stuff is so overpowered. I guess I'll kill these guys too. And we'll kill you first because you're a healer. And that's not cool. Only we can heal. Bad or not, you're still dead. It should be right here. Yes. Awesome. Illustrious healing, summon restoring spirits, increase the duration for 1 second, restore magicka for each friendly target. Oh, that's not bad. Cool. Alright, let's get out of here. That way. Train time. I don't know where I'm going, which is not great, I guess. I am going the correct way. Cool. Sure.
There you are. I heard about Mabkir. Damn shame. Where's Kartog? Dragging arse as usual.
One of the Kamona Tong stabbed him with a poisoned blade. He wants you to continue his work.
He's dead. Damn. At least he died knowing you'd rescued this lot. I'll keep smuggling slaves out of Vvardenfell, sure. And I'll make sure they know why, too. Take this. Kartog would want you to have it. Good luck on the road, friend.
Alrighty. I think that's good enough for today. Thanks for dropping by, watching. If you watch this on YouTube, you know the drill. Subscribe, like, leave a comment, all the good stuff. I'll be back probably tomorrow with... I'm not sure if I'll play more Elder Scrolls Online. Might play some more Yakuza 0, we'll see.